Hello everyone, my name is Kai, and for the past 3 years I've been a full-time reseller. Like all businesses, we have had our ups and downs, some better months than others, but that's just how business works. But there's only really been one thing that I've resold, and that's sneakers over the past 2-3 years. And I do believe you can make money on absolutely anything as long as you enjoy it and you are passionate about it, and this is exactly what happened with me and sneakers. But there was one problem that has recently come up. So the one problem we're having is there's been a lack of sneaker releases recently. It happens. Sometimes there's months where you can make loads of money, you can make thousands upon thousands, and then you get months where there's literally no drops to be had. That was an awful dart. So was that. So I need to venture into something different, and I don't know what this different thing is at the moment, but if I want to keep reselling full time, I need to adapt a little bit at least. So let's get to the drawing board and find out something that we can start reselling and make a little bit more money. After researching and researching, I'm trying to find this new hustle or hobby that we can get into. The whole time it was staring right at me. I have always had a passion for Pokemon. Collected for years upon years, but I never knew the resale side of it, and I know I'm gonna get called a scalper for this. Why don't we try and make something out of it and maybe make it a viable source of income for my business? So I started researching lots and lots, and I felt like I was at the start of my sneaker career again, which led me on. How hard is it to really cop these? And after doing some more research, it was actually quite clear that it's the exact same as sneakers. Some of these Pokemon releases are as hard as getting Travis Scott sometimes. So I thought, right, there's only one thing for this, and that is I've got to get myself a bot. Coming from a sneaker botting background, surely I can use my information, use my knowledge, and apply this to Pokemon. I needed a bot that supported these websites, and a bot came quite quickly after looking around. And this bot is STELLAR AIO. Now, not only STELLAR supports loads of different retail sites, it also supports some sneaker sites. After looking at success, I saw they were getting thousands of checkouts a day. A day, guys. So, welcome to today's video. How much money can I make random resale by using STELLAR AIO, but also Pokemon in general? And before we get into this video, I was not paid to use STELLAR. This was me wanting to use the bot myself to help my own business. So first things first, let's hop on STELLAR and start setting up. Alright guys, so this is STELLAR. Nice graphic user interface rather than CLI, so it's a bit more beginner friendly. I actually do prefer CLI, but for new bots that are new sites, probably a graphic user interface is quite good. And I've heard they don't actually take too much CPU usage or RAM usage and so on, so you can still get away with running 1,000 tasks. We are on a server, £25-30 a month for it, runs 24/7, and these are the sites that we want to target. I've only actually set up for Smiths, as you can see here. I've just increased the task, so I've just bought some more proxies, and HMV. These are the only ones that I've actually set up at the moment. So you can create a task, then do your task name. For example, we want to run for the ETBs or whatever it is. You got your normal mode, you got your monitor mode. Monitor mode will just see if it's in stock. Select your profile, boom, you can do all that. I was trying to set up Costco before, but I was struggling a little bit, so I had to get some support on that, same with Argos. But yeah, then you choose your proxies. So I've got some ISPs here, and let's just go with all of these profiles, all 52. Product URL, get it and put it in there. You create a task, and then you can literally just kind of let it run from there. A lot of the stuff I run is just 24/7, so it'll just always run, whether that's through watch tasks and so on. So I'm really liking it at the moment. I'm having a bit of trouble with Costco, Argos, and Amazon, but I'm gonna ask the support team on that. It's definitely not a bot problem, it's just me being me. Let's cut back and let's message some support to get some other sites sorted. This is when I got a message from one of the support staff team in STELLAR, and they said to me, any questions you have, just message me. I'll answer all of them. And all of them he did. I think I asked over 50 questions in one evening and never waited more than 20 seconds for a reply. Day one, we managed to catch 2 restocks on Smiths and 1 restock on HMV. And this was the poster collections and also the binder collections of the prismatic restocks. So these sticker packs and these poster collections that retail for £15 to £18, I was actually getting £30+ on these. So a nice £12 profit. And then when it comes to binders, they have 5 packs in, so I was getting at least £50 on these. As the days went past, it was clear that I needed to diversify my setup and scale the business if I wanted to make an income from this. Don't get me wrong, the first 5 days we probably had about 10 checkouts. With the profit margins on the restocks only being around 10 to 15 pounds, I mean £100-200 profit is great a week, however I really wanted to scale this. So what did I do? I messaged the support team again, said look, what can I do to scale up? He said what sites you're running? I said Smiths and HMV. He said, why aren't you running Amazon? Why aren't you running Costco? Why aren't you running all of these sites? You've got the stuff for it, let's set it up. And set it up is what we did. Now I had loads of different problems. He even got on a call with me and literally helped me set up for everything. And by this point we had Amazon running, we had Costco running, we had Smiths running, we had Argos running. We had loads of different sites now running for restocks. And this is when a big new storyline came out for this video. The holy grail of Pokemon releases. The 151 Premium Blooming Water Collection was going to be releasing on Costco in the next 1 to 2 weeks.
Pokemon 151 Blooming Waters. So it's officially confirmed that Costco are releasing the Blooming Waters.
These retail for about £57 and resell for £170. But the problem is you need a membership on Costco if you want to buy this product. So I signed up to a Costco account and it cost me £60 for the year. However, I got 2 membership cards with this, which means 2 online accounts. Plus I get an in-store so I can go to in-store release when that does happen as well. Not only that, I pestered my mum, she's also on Costco, so we had another 2 membership cards, so I had 4 accounts and the quantity was set to 2, which means I could possibly cop 8 of these Blooming Waters. But that release was in a couple of days, we had to prioritize elsewhere, and it became quite clear that one of my biggest successes was Amazon. The staff team helped me set it all up, and let me just say, in the first 2 days we hit 25 checkouts. Guys, I was only running 2 Amazon accounts and I still got 25 checkouts. These were all of the Prismatic Evolutions mini tins. On Amazon, they only retail for £9 and I was selling these at £20 because I was selling them £10 a pack. In one day, 25 checkouts, at least £11 profit per one, £220 profit clean in the space of 2 days of running Amazon. So checkouts were rolling in, even with these restocks. This is a dry time for Pokemon and I was still making good money on this release. But then randomly, Costco decides to drop the 151 Blooming Waters. Boom, Costco drop. I run to my computer as fast as I can and I see Stellar cooking up. I was running myself 4 accounts and I was also running a bunch of my members in the group for them as well. Guys, we copped over 20 of the 151 premium collection of the Blooming Waters. 20. Retail 57, resell over £150. £100 profit per one, people. Now obviously only 4 of these accounts were mine. So we copped a total of 8. And for the people wondering, well, where's your proof on this? The package is right in front of me. The holy grail of grails for Pokemon. 2 per account. We had 4 accounts. We copped 8 of these, people. 800 £800 profit from using Stellar for 1 month on this release. Now these are so popular because it's the 151. 151 is so popular, like it's one of the best ever sets made. And it's mad because you literally get 12 packs plus all the promo cards, only £57. It is crazy. But I wasn't just happy, the group was buzzing because loads of our members were able to cop because I was running for them using Stellar. And then a day later, Pokemon Center decided to randomly restock a bunch of different items, and well, yeah, I spent £1,500. This was on a bunch of Twilight Masquerade ETBs that I will be keeping a lot for myself because I love that set, especially that Greninja, so I better pull one of them. Plus that promo card is fire. But basically, Pokemon Center ETBs are different to normal ETBs because you get 11 packs in there, but you also get the Pokemon Center stamped promo card, which alone is worth £25. But these retail for £55. There's sales on eBay for £80 each, and we copped 30 of them. And by the way, if I had more money, I probably could have copped 100 if I wanted to. So what you all want to know, how much money did we actually make from using Stellar, considering the expenses of this video? Now, some things I want to preface before I talk about the profit I've made. One thing being, if you don't know, I'm in my last month of uni right now. I have dissertations, assignments literally flying out at the moment. I'll be honest, I did not have much time to spend on Stellar, okay? I could have spent a lot more time and could have copped a lot more if I had the time for it. I don't want this number to sound like this is the most you can make, because there's people making a lot more. Second thing, on the other hand, I did have some money just to kind of throw at it. Obviously, I resell sneakers. I use a lot of this money from here to try out this new hustle. So I was able to chuck, you know, £1.50 in one release, which I know some people won't. So I'm not doing it off just a couple £100. You still have the bot costs, still have proxies a month, which I was paying about £50 to £100 a month at the moment. I got a server that cost me another £20 to £30 a month. And most importantly, the time you do have to put in. It does take time to start hitting. But overall, guys, in 1 month of using Stellar, we experienced over 75 different checkouts, which on average is over 2 checkouts a day. Now let's move on to profit. Overall, we spent about £200 on proxies, servers, all of this sort of stuff. Also considering a cook group or a group cost, because they're going to provide you the information. But in total, guys, now I haven't sold everything, okay? But when I do sell everything, this is around £1,000 of unrealized profit. There's £800 profit just in these right here. We made £250 profit just off the mini tins, and these ETBs that we cop 30 of is looking around £20 to £30 profit a box. So for the overall roundup, Stellar is something different. And remember, guys, this is not a paid sponsor or anything like that. They have kindly offered a discount code if you did want to try them out. But I will definitely continue to use Stellar, and definitely, I think, carry on selling and collecting Pokemon, because damn, that stuff is fun. Anyways, guys, love for watching today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.